Okay, so I just got home from work, and I think today should be the day my Kansas tags should be in the mail. So I'm gonna walk out here and look. Looky there. Look at it. I just smoked as a 12-ring, baby.
My dad made me wait her out. I'm good. I'm lucky I did, because this deer, I wouldn't got a shot against this deer.
Well, it's that time of year again when me and Harley head off and go to Kansas. It's our second year there. It's 2014. And man, all I gotta say is 2014's been really good to me as far as hunting goes. I actually started off in West Virginia in the Morgantown urban archery hunt. Killed a doe first day. But the bad part about it is I forgot to hit record, so I didn't get it on film. And then the opening day of West Virginia archery season, I was actually able to harvest another doe, and I got that on footage, and it turned out to be pretty good. Then November rolled around, and Harley and myself went to Kansas, and we got the tree stands all set up, and we really liked the property.
Yeah,
the property was it was gorgeous, and lo and behold, first morning, man, I get lucky, and I smoked the biggest buck I've ever harvested to date, and it was just amazing. And the memory that was made at that moment with my best friend there to witness it all, plus captured on video, just made it 10 times even better. It was just awesome. And I think you guys are going to really enjoy this hunt. So here it is. Well, 600 acres. So our fingers are crossed, prayers are up. Hopefully we can get it done here very soon. Me and Harley sitting here talking about, I almost forget what we was talking about.
You wanted some beef jerky.
Yeah, I wanted some beef jerky. And I heard this and I went, man, that sounded like a deer. And I turned my head, and dude, he was a giant of a box standing there. And then I had to reach really, really slow. I didn't have time to turn on this other camera or anything. So
How far was he when you seen him?
He was right there. He's 25 yards. Well, he stops, and where he stops, there's a limb that comes down like this, and there's a big tree that goes up. And I was sitting there moving back and forth on a tree stand, and finally I found a decent shot right through that stuff, and I put it right on him, and I pulled the trigger, but I kind of nicked the side of my arm right here, and it looked like the shot was back. But we're definitely gonna give him a little bit. Then we're gonna get down and go look at him. I think that's the one I saw this morning. It was over there. We just caught a glimpse of him this morning. I think that was him. But yeah, man. Well, I hope we find him. God, I hope we find him. Oh man.
We'll find him. He's bleeding good.
Oh, I know. Man, he was pouring blood. Oh, all right. It ain't been very long yet. But all I wanted to say was redemption. I got
Kansas
redemption from last year, missing that 10-point. Yeah, redemption time, man. I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. Man, I can't wait to go find it. I can't. I'm gonna climb down here. I'm gonna look at that blood, and if that's depending on what that blood looks like is depending on how long we're gonna give him, or how short we're gonna give him. But stay tuned. There's my arrow. I see some fat.
You're killing me. Look up.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Wow, what a buck.
Get down there and hold him up for me.
What a buck. Wow. Man, this is why we come to Kansas. This is by far the biggest buck I've ever shot. Body wise, man, it's just huge, huge body. Athens bow, deer crossing archery arrows, did the job. He didn't run, what, 150 yards? Maybe 100? He didn't go very far. But man, that's an awesome feeling. This is my first ever mature buck. And that's the whole reason I started hunting Kansas, which started last year. And like I said, this is why we started coming to Kansas. And I just like to thank the good Lord who blessed me today with this. Just amazing. You're watching Working Class Hunter.